everyone. Another episode of the Hierarchy Betrayal podcast with my amazing co-host Kimberly Maurer. Kimberly, how are you?
I'm good, honey. I'm good. How are you? Tell me all about this move. Oh my goodness, tell me all about this move.
The move is not done yet, but we collect the keys on Friday, and we have weekend camping inside the new property, the new home. And we clean around with the kids choose their rooms. It was very nice. I've got a little video, but I won't show here because I'm never showing my kids on social media. So, but they were so excited. Each of them has their own room, so now they're happy. So it was lovely. It was lovely. And we
That's
clean
wonderful.
basically, but we camp it because we have camping mattress all in the same room, and
Nice.
then we put the camping blanket on the floor, and we ate on the floor. It was lovely. It was lovely. It was funny.
That's perfect. I remember being a kid, and when we moved to new houses, we would always be like, "Oh my God, which room's yours?" Because I have one brother, so I was like, "Oh my God, which room's yours?" And I always had to have the biggest room, whatever. But I remember that feeling of a new start, and
Yeah.
a new bedroom. How am I going to decorate it? And oh, that's so exciting! I'm so excited for you. So,
Yeah,
is
exactly.
it closer to work? Is it further from work for you?
It's
How is
further
that?
actually. It's further, but I don't care because I don't care to travel because what I really is important for me is having a very good team, which I have. I'm very blessed and happy. So I'm happy where I am, and now I have a larger house family. I've got all the resources I need, closet, so yeah, I'm happy. I don't care to travel. Even half an hour or more is okay. It's no a big deal.
No, that's
So
awesome. So I see Kenneth is here already. So Kenneth and I, what's he say? I love what you did with your hair. He's so silly, dude. This was crawl out of bed. I ain't messing with it today. It's Sunday. This is just here we are. Here we are, and we were having a conversation actually earlier, and it's been such a morning already talking about, even unintentionally, about what we were going to be talking about today.
yeah,
That feeling valued and feeling seen and feeling supported, and not having to be obligated. Just showing up because people saw something in you, or because somebody said something that inspired you, or just knowing that you have worth, and you have friends, and this community and this platform and this village that we've created here has been it just it makes my heart go pitter patter. It really does. It really does. I love how everybody shows up. There's not always an agenda. There's not an expectation. Do you know what I mean? There's just that
exactly.
I want to be here because you're here. I want to have this conversation with you because it's you, and you bring value, and you support
Exactly.
me, and I just feel that that's a grounding of your Nurses Move community, and that's the grounding of the village, and us combining the villages across oceans and across zip codes. And my God, Dina, we are meeting people like you and I, for instance. We would have never met had we not come together on this platform.
On
So
LinkedIn,
there is a
exactly.
lot
Yeah.
of there's a lot of positives for this platform, until the platform puts you in witness protection, and then that's a whole nother conversation.
Yes, exactly. But what I love about today is that people may see us very active on LinkedIn, which we are actually, but we never press ourselves. We are generally freely active on LinkedIn. Yes, because we want to communicate, because we have resources, we help other people, but what we really want to show today to others and involve other people is that yes, we are very active on LinkedIn, but we have our life. So When it's time to pause, we pause. When something else has priority, we focus our attention on something else. Could be family, could be our work done offline, could be celebration, and could be a wedding. So how was the wedding of your son?
Oh my goodness. Ah, well, first I had to struggle with finding the right song. So thank you for all my
Okay.
villagers who came pouring in with ideas and suggestions for the wedding. We did end up going with My Wish by Rascal Flatts, and it was perfect. And when we were dancing, Casey was like, "I don't know that I've ever heard this song, Mom." And I'm like, "Well, I pulled in the villagers and we landed on this song. I'd heard this song, years ago because it's been out for a long time. But just that dance with him, I found myself just holding him and feeling so much pride for where he's come and where he is now, and his beautiful bride, Erica. And just that it was so it meant so much for me to be there, to be able to be present for that moment, because I am in Florida and they're in Michigan. My whole family's in Michigan. So it just the whole venue was beautiful. It was in the country, it was outside. And thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Amen. Praise the Lord. We got through the ceremony. So this is my parents and my son. Oh, it was such a good day. And we got through the ceremony, we got through the pictures, and then it started to rain. So the timing, if it was going to rain, the timing was perfect. Yeah. So by that time, everybody was inside, and it was just glorious. And my mom's not been doing well, so it meant everything to have her there. And so this is him and Erica. And it was so funny because her uncle dressed up as Elvis, because they had hemmed and hawed and kind of thought about just going to Vegas and getting married. So instead of going to Vegas and getting so instead of going to Vegas and getting married, they had her uncle dress up as Elvis. So Elvis officiated. It was hilarious. Oh my goodness, it was perfect. It couldn't have been more perfect. So
I can imagine. Oh, bless
yeah, it was
you.
a
Congratulations.
wonderful. Yeah, it was a
It's
wonderful,
so
wonderful
good.
day.
So
And
good.
all his groomsmen were kids that, well, they're not kids anymore, but they were all of his friends that grew up with him and were in and out of the house, and going to different things. And they used to all ride dirt bikes and motorcycles and just be crazy boys, of course. So to see them all together, all dressed up, all grown, some of them with families of their own, it just the whole day was so inspiring. And my friend Dawn, she was my date, and her and I worked in labor and delivery at the hospital there in Jackson. And 29 years of friendship now, to have her as my date was really good, because it just kind of brought all of that circle together. Do you know what I mean? It just brought all of us together in all those years and all those memories, and then to make new memories. It was really beautiful. It was really special. And like I said, I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to go. So yeah,
Yeah,
I felt
absolutely.
that they poured so much into that wedding, and just getting it just right, and being so nervous that something would happen or something wouldn't go as planned. But it turned out so beautiful. They really did a beautiful, beautiful job. So yeah, I could just go on
Yeah.
and on and on. I could probably even cry. I'm going to try not to cry.
No. Don't cry.
Oh, but I will
So,
say that they do the dance. They do that dance where all the married people come to the floor, and do that.
mhm.
And so 2 people were left on the floor when they got to 50 years. So my mom and dad danced, and another couple that had been married for 55 years shared that dance floor. And I videotaped it, of course. And I cried the whole time, because I just sat there and I thought, Sandy, it's probably the last time I'll see my parents dance.
Oh, bless you.
So yeah, so I'm glad I got it on video, and I'm
It
glad
was a
that they
beautiful
were able
thing,
to.
right?
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. It really was. And they celebrate their 50th in November of this year. So Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cry. But
I think
I cried the whole time I was videoing it, and I just thought, oh my God. But it's times like that when you allow yourself grace, what we're talking about today, when you allow yourself grace to be present in those moments that really matter, and you take that time for family, for friends, it's something that you carry with you always, always, because those events don't happen every day. Like when we're here and we're present on LinkedIn, we're showing up for people, we're showing up for ourselves, we're putting out into the world our thoughts, our beliefs, our profession. And as beautiful and as brutal as this profession can be, it's ours. It's ours. And it is what we make it. And you and I have talked so many times on countless episodes of the hierarchy, the betrayal, the loss, the dismissal, the voice that is said, is heard, but it's really not heard. So I know that we planned no agenda today. And this morning already in conversations with Darlene from Carnitas and Kenneth Ziegler and Habib, Muhammad from Lagos, the conversations about what we're talking about today has already unfolded this morning in the comments. And, I was sitting there with my coffee and I get on LinkedIn and I'm like, this is interesting. Let's go there. And then I see Habib had commented and shared a post yesterday. He did a shout out for all the people that he has felt influenced him and have supported him and have been there and showed up for him. And that's the beautiful thing about this. We meet so many people that we would never have crossed paths with. We come that we end up pulling up chairs all the time into different people's worlds and learning so much. And then villagers pass the torch or they offer a chair to somebody else. And that's what I love so much about this is the communities that we're building and the families and the villages that people are they can just show up, they can be themselves. And there's true value in that. Because as we know, healthcare is broken, but so many other industries are broken as well. There's so many other people that are struggling inside theirs.
Countless, especially in this period where the AI is coming in. We have to do more with less, and we're doing knowing that the humanity is being called to do more with less, knowing that soon we'll be replaced by AI and robots. So it's kind of depressing and it's very burn out very quickly. But what I wanted to say about your wedding, watching your parents dancing, etc. I was thinking that actually as nurses, because we live life and that every day, we are more conscious. I say this because when I talk with people that do different job, maybe their neighbors or their friends, they are not really conscious of life and death. They live their life as they are on social media, thinking about gossip, thinking about what to do, the big problem, what to put on the table on the evening, not because they don't have food, but because they have to choose which food to put on the table. So it's like people live like they are immortal because we have this sense of we are always in a rush. We work so much. We are always in a rush, running from work to home to gym to other activity that these societies look like things is immortal. They don't really think about life and death unless someone closer go or themselves go to the hospital for any reason. So, but because nurses, we face life and death every day, we are more conscious. So when we have this event, we really live them in the fullest. I mean, I'm doing a move, a changing home, right? I could just plan someone go there and clean. There were not much to do. They could have done in 4 hours everything. you
Mhm.
know, just the carpet and the wall and the windows. But I decided to go there with my kids, camping them there, so we could create a really memory before we even enter the property, because I am conscious, and also especially because I'm an immigrant, right? I'm an expat. We live by
Mhm.
ourselves here. We don't have our family or friends from Italy. Friends, I mean, friends that I grown up with. So we are alone here. So kids miss their family, right? The uncle, the aunties, grandparents. They don't have, unfortunately, but they got my auntie, my uncle. So they feel alone here. So they can create memory only with us. We are their mom and dad. So it's important to create opportunity for memory. It's just what I'm trying to say, I guess. And this is
No,
because as nurses, I think we are more conscious about life and death. And so every opportunity of celebration for us is a big deal, right? We really
absolutely.
want
It
to
is
live them the
because we don't
fullest.
step out of that, right? Because we don't ever
Yeah,
step out of our role. But then we talk about the hats and the masks that we wear. You know, you wear the
yeah,
mother role, the
exactly.
employee role, the sister role, the all of those roles every day. But when you actually get that time, like Patricia Temple always says, that permission to pause,
Yeah,
taking that
exactly.
time and pausing and looking at the things that really matter, because the hospital is always going to be there, the clinic, whatever you're working in, is always
I
going to
see.
be there. Hi Haley. um, and those things are always going to be there, but those moments outside of those walls isn't. So we definitely bury ourselves in those opportunities to share those moments, because like you there, I don't have any family here in Florida. It's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
the
Yeah.
friends that I've made here in Florida have become my family. And I just celebrated the 90th birthday of their mother yesterday, and we always do
Oh,
a friendsgiving, because we don't Thanksgiving, we call it a friendsgiving. So all the friends come together and we do Thanksgiving together and celebrate those holidays here. But it's being able to be present, but fully present in those moments, to where it's not about healthcare, it's not about nursing, it's not about our roles, it's not about our titles. It's just being fully present and being able to take away something that you would not have experienced before had you not attended. I
mhm.
think that's where, when we talk about these things, Dina, I sit and I think about all of the things that we choose to be present in, how we choose to show up, whether it's an invitation or it's an obligation. And I feel that, and someone else had written a post recently about feeling like you have to show up all the time. You have to be on top of every single comment. You have to be on top of every single post that someone's tagged you in. And does that become, for me, okay, for me, does that become an obligation, or is that an invitation? Do I
Yeah,
feel like you've invited me into this conversation because you value, as we're talking value, because you value what I bring to this conversation, or you value what I have to say in regards to what you're sharing. And I appreciate that, and I love that, and I always dig deep into those conversations, and I'm always honored and humbled to be invited to those. But when you're constantly tagged in something repetitively, and then you're not given grace because you didn't show up, but you're chastised instead because you didn't show up. Why didn't you comment on my post? And that those allegations, then it really starts to put a wedge in that friendship, that connection. And how do we go from that? Because I just feel that people have to be given more grace, because we all are working. We all are lifing,
exactly.
right? We're all lifing. We can't show up. I mean, there's been posts where I've posted and suddenly someone else reacted to it. So it brings it up to my notification feed. So then I go and look at it. Well, I might find 3 or 4 people commented on that post in that thread, and I completely missed it. but I try to be diligent about responding to them because they did take the time. They did see value in it and they showed up. So it's important for me to show up as well. But I just never want people to feel that if I tag you in something, it's because I see that you bring value to it. And I would really love your perspective. I would really love what you can bring to the table for that conversation. And that's where the comments are gold, right? Those are the golden nuggets. That's the post may just be the invitation, or that may just be the start of the conversation. But I have found so much more value in the conversation under the post. And again, meeting people that you never would have met before.
Exactly.
And then I go wandering through the forest, and then I start clicking on people's names and profiles. I'm like, oh, who's this? Who's this? Oh, I think I should know them. I think we all do it. Do we not do that?
Yeah, I think that the problem sometimes is not the problem. For some people, they may help a certain person write down things because they're waiting the moment of, of knowledge, of awakening, of sharing relatable experience, right? So not be able to see that post of their interaction sometimes feel like some people miss it. I've got a young nurse that actually was my client, and she said once, I'm waiting. Is your post and your newsletter is something that they're waiting, and I didn't know you were in annual leave, so I was waiting, and I felt sorry at the beginning because she was waiting for. I think because I helped them to go better with their career. Is another expert nurse, but the thing is, don't get upset, don't take it personal, right? If someone don't reply to your comment, even if you tag, because there is life, and as nurses we try to live full of our life, because we live with life and death every day, but also because we are called to do so many extra shift that even we don't want, because we are so understaffed, that when we have a moment, we really need to join. And this is true for everyone, right? And so when someone doesn't reply to your tag, or doesn't write a comment under your post, just put just a reaction, don't get upset, don't take it personal, because it's just because people have their own life as well. They need to live their life as well. It's not because it's nothing personal, it's nothing against. I think this is important to share, because I saw this happen with other people, with you as well. So we are here and we do our best. We pull up the chair because we really want the other people join the conversation. Also because the conversation that we do, they need it. They need it. People need to see what we say in our podcast. Not necessarily both of us, but the guests that we invite. They are very cool, right? So people that need this conversation, but it's also important to understand that everyone has a life, and we need to live our life as well.
Right. And, I think too, with social media,
you have to, Kim, I can't hear you.
I think with social media, so many people feel
Kimberly,
that
I
they
think
have
you're
to.
On mute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
I don't know what's
No, I'm here. I'm here. Can you guys hear me in the comments? Give a thumbs up or a hello. I can hear myself. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm not muted, Mama.
I can't see your microphone anymore.
All right, hold up.
It's just me.
Can you hear me now?
Guys.
Can you hear me now? Hear me now? Can you hear me now? We can hear, no
It's
problem.
just me. I didn't touch
So
anything.
look in the audience.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. And
Can
they can
you
hear us.
hear me?
Okay. They can still hear us. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Interesting. Anyway, so I'll go on while Dina tries to figure this out. But I just feel that in social
This
media,
chit
we
chat
feel that we
today
have to.
is not chatting.
Yeah, that we have to be consistent. We have to constantly show up. We have to be present all the time. And if you don't, the algorithm changes and suddenly your posts don't get pushed, your comments don't get seen. And that's really frustrating. And I think that we all can hear, we all
There is
can.
also a little bit of lag. What's happening? Stay
About
with us.
that.
Stay with us. Don't go away.
This is a podcast, and
Do
this
you want to go
technical shit
out and
happens
come back?
all the time. I can. Let me go out and come back. People are saying in the comments they can hear us. So
I don't know what you said.
hold on. Let me leave and I'll come back. Hold up.
Sorry. I don't know if it's my fault. I should have. Okay. Let's see if she's.
Posts don't get pushed, your comments don't get seen. And that's really frustrating. And I think that we all
I can actually check because it's in a lag from what I'm doing and you guys. Just waiting a little bit. Kimberly will come back soon. We got a lot of chat comments. How many comments? Yeah, I'm getting deep today. It's a very reflecting episode today. I believe because Kimberly, there we go.
Can you hear me now? Surprise!
No,
you can't hear me now. Everybody in the audience can hear me, right? This is your typical how you doing tech issues. Maybe I need to turn on the captions or something. I don't know.
I don't know if this one.
I can't do sign language. I don't know sign language.
Guys, tell us if you can hear us or no.
Yeah, they can.
Can I say this make the podcast fun though? So it's me. Okay.
No, I don't use headphones.
No. This is very helpful, guys. Thank you very much. I don't know what's happened. Let me do, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Let me try just a second. Oh my goodness. Everything was still the same. I didn't touch anything. So I don't know what's happened at some point. Let's do this. Okay. Now I connect everything. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me? What? Woo! Glory be. Praise be, Lord.
Listen, I didn't touch anything. Now I have unplugged everything and plug again. And now it's working.
There you go. It's like when IT calls you and they're like, is it on? Did you turn it on? Did you turn it off? Did you turn it back on?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't do anything.
Oh my goodness.
But it's funny. Come on.
Thanks
God, today we don't have a guest.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. No. So what I was saying with social media, people try to be so consistent and showing up all the time and being present and everything. It does get exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, it's important, but don't overwork yourself. Otherwise, we're going to burn out.
You're going to burn out in a lot of ways. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. He said, though the laughs at the broken tech is lots of beautiful smiles and fun. Oh, thank you guys for staying with us and not leaving because of technical issues. But this is what we're talking about. These things that just happened, in life, and not everything has to be perfect and polished and just be. That's like Patricia says, just pause, just give yourself some grace. I think we're so bad at not giving ourselves grace, and we just need
to perform.
Yes, you feel like you have to be perfect. And when people are writing posts, and I know you and I have talked about this many times before, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be AI written. It doesn't have to be that perfect grammar, and it doesn't have to be just corporate language. Just do it, just put it out there. Those are your thoughts. That's your story. And people need to hear your story. So when you're sitting there and you're hovering over the mouse and post, just do it. Just do it. Your people will see it. Your people will come. If you build it, they will come. And Dylan C, his mind just blows my mind. If you guys don't follow Dylan, you really should. And he put out a post a few days ago, and it's called Days, and it's 118 pages long. Okay, his story that he put out there, and it's really deep, and I can't even try to even explain it to you. You'll have to go to his profile and read it yourself. But when
can you put a link, or can you put the
yeah, let me see if I can find it really quick.
Can you tag him? Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go to my phone because I can't comment in the comments.
Later. Yeah. I've got Audrey as well. Yeah.
So let's see. Follow him and read his.
And there we go. He's here actually.
Yeah.
He's here, Dylan. Hi, morning.
Yeah, he's awesome. But this is what we're talking about. He had tagged me in the comments on this post a few days ago. And with working and learning this new job and everything that I'm doing in my life, I didn't have time to come back to it. So I was able to reply to him yesterday. And his mind is brilliant. He has this incredible mind that just thinks 10,000 times an hour. I mean, it's just, you can just see the wheels turning and see the smoke when he writes and what he puts out there. So anyway, that's where I was kind of coming, I kind of got off track as usual, but that's what I was coming back to was people will put something out there and they tag you, but you don't always have that time to respond. You don't always have the time to get right back to it. And maybe you put a quick reaction of something.
Yeah.
Just for me, when I do that, it's, something is so deep, I just don't have time at that moment, but I want them to know that I saw it, and I want to acknowledge to them that thank you for pointing it towards me and, pulling me into the conversation. But so many people just, I don't know, just in my experience, and I'm not going to name names, people feel that if you don't reply instantly, or if you don't acknowledge it instantly, that, they suddenly get offended. And everybody is lifing, everybody's world is moving 100 times a minute. And it's just that grace, allowing people grace. Mm-hmm. And when they do get time, they will come back to it. And when they come back to it, it's like the DMs, when you start talking to people in DMs, my DMs are loaded right now. And I'm slowly getting back into them and responding to people. But I think too, and I just want to say this out loud, honestly, just give people grace. Just know that they saw it. They're coming back to it. If they didn't see it, they'll find it. And that's what I think makes these connections so much more real and so much more valuable, because everybody is lifing. Everybody has something going on outside of LinkedIn, outside of Instagram and all the other platforms. So I just want everyone to know that I value all of you. I value, Dina, you so very much. And I love our Sunday conversations. Yeah, and I know that we had talked prior to the show starting, and you're like, okay, so next Sunday we can't do because I'm not gonna have internet. I'm not gonna have broadband. Okay, so we'll do the week after that. Okay. It's
like a coffee between friends talking about important thing happening in nursing. But yes, we don't want to be polished. And yes, this podcast, oh God, my English is getting bigger and bigger. And this is we feel blessed and glad everything. But yes, we don't want to be polished, and we want to be even forced to do things. I receive message where people They starting their own business and they want collaboration, and I always open for collaboration. But something is when you open to help each other, something is when you demand that something is done for you, right? Just like that. Because another thing I think is go well with this conversation is that everyone is trying to work their work, right? Everyone has a mission, everyone has an idea they want to make it big. So the point is you cannot get upset if I don't react or respond or help you straight away. Because if we are all focused on our stuff, we can't go anywhere because everyone is focused on themselves. We truly need collaboration, but we need a healthy collaboration, because collaboration must be in two ways, where one give, the other takes, and that's it. This is not collaboration. This is a narcissistic relationship. So I guess what we want to communicate that is, and actually Audrey, or she named us last week or a few days ago, and she was I felt so loved. I said, "Oh my God, she's beautiful." She tagged us on her post, and she said, "We want to make everyday moments into potential of pause and reflection rather than waiting for big moment celebration." And surround yourself with those relationships that are not transactional. So when I receive DM for people say, I do this business, so you should really invite me to your podcast. I mean, I'm happy to invite you to my podcast, and I really love collaboration because I believe that we can improve as a person, as a professional, and as a profession. United if we collaborate and help each other. If we just demand or make a request or transactional relationship, that's not collaboration. I don't think we go anywhere like that.
No, you're right.
Not that I get offended. I mean, I don't care. I just reply, okay, we'll see. Maybe let's have a chat before. Because I need my time too. I'm not Mercy. I don't need,
Right?
And
we're
I'm
not a
also
robot.
volunteering a lot. So
yeah, and we're not robots. We're not robots.
I can hear again. I haven't touched anything. I'm telling you. I don't know what is happening. I didn't touch anything.
Unplug it, plug it back in. Unplug it,
on my
plug it back
chest,
in.
on my heart.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do it quickly.
So Kenneth, he says, I love that I got to have Kim be my star right before we had her son's wedding, and I'm so happy to see her back at it with Dina this week. And being on Kenneth's show, that was pretty awesome too. And I hope I'll be invited back. And poor Dina. God, Dina, I love you. I think we just sit and watch Dina. Dina. Doggone it. It's the tech gremlins. The tech gremlins got her. The tech gremlins got her. Someone save her. Oh. Dina, maybe you need to leave and come back in. Now you're like frozen. You're frozen with the most horrific facial expression right now. I'm cracking up over here. I can hear you. I can hear you. I almost feel like the Jeopardy music needs to be playing right now. Anyway, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Got nothing. Ferdina's got nothing. Anyway, we all appreciate you guys being here and
should I haven't say what I just said?
Yeah, Kenneth says we need to get the Geek Squad. Call the Geek Squad. Call the Geek Squad, you know? Oh my goodness. I can't help you. I can't help you. I can hear you just fine. I can hear you just fine.
Change the position. Now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Something?
I can hear you.
I don't know. Guys, say something again, please.
Yeah, they can hear me, I think. I can hear me. It's you, Mama. It's you. The UK is not participating.
Yeah, definitely. Also, my house is a mess because I'm in the middle of a move. So I've got an entire pile of big boxes just in front of me. So I can't even reach the plug.
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't know. Let's do this.
Can you hear me now? Without your headphones?
Can you
See,
hear me?
this is lifing. This is real life. No polish, no nothing, no performance. No nada. No nada. What was that? It sounded like a fart. What was that? I know it wasn't, but that's what it
You
sounded
continue.
like.
Give me just a second, okay?
You're fine.
Give me a second. You continue.
Okay. So obviously I'm going to try and comment back to you guys from my phone because when we're in the show in StreamYard, for whatever reason, we can't comment to you guys directly. So I'm glad that you guys can hear both of us. And I don't understand why she's having this issue today, other than her home does not want her to leave. So the tech gremlins have come out and she is now under siege. She's now under siege. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we just talk about lifing and showing up and just being yourself unapologetically without, a motive or an agenda. Just being. I think that's so hard for a lot of people that are maybe struggling in their life, and maybe this platform is their only family. Maybe this platform has become their only support. And I do know that wandering around the villages here on LinkedIn, and Max Langley and Cassidy Dunn, Shelby Terrell, oh my God, Kat Wells, who else? Anna Claire, Ken Unger. I mean, there's so many. I could go on and on and on. But it's just kind of wandering around and finding your people. You have to find your tribe. And I stumbled into, I think Max was first or Cassidy's first. I can't be for sure 100%. So, but either way, I found a village. I found another village, a supportive community, one that we can just show up raw and real and just have the conversations. And I find that so many times on Max's show, especially with Josh Kane, that we have so much going on in the comments. Half the time I can't even pay attention to what the hell they're talking about in the podcast. But I think that's what makes it so beautiful, is that you find more and more people in the comments section, and you're meeting one another, you're developing relationships, and perhaps someone's looking for a job and you know somebody that knows somebody that you can point them in the right direction. So I just want you guys, I encourage everybody to just keep wandering, come into other people's villages, pull up a chair, stay for a while. If it's not your cup of tea, exit the building, exit right, exit left, whatever you need to do. But I will tell you that if you get outside of your comfort zone and you move into just other people's villages and pulling up a chair to other people's campfires, you will find community just about anywhere you go on this platform. And we all have a mission. We all have our values. We all have those things that that we talk about, that are our brand, our story, our life. But if you get outside your comfort zone a little bit and you just meander around a little bit, you will find other amazing people in the most unlikely places. So I just say, keep coming, keep showing up, keep sharing the love, and just being. And Dina, can you hear me yet? Dina, I'm going to say no. She can't hear me yet. Can you hear me? I'm going to have to learn sign language. Can you? Can you?
I can now.
Hear me? No, you cannot hear me. You can hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yay! Yes, I heard you the whole time. It was so funny. You'll have to go back and look at the recording. You'll have to go back and look at the recording, because when you were so disgusted at what was happening, the frame froze and your face was priceless.
Oh, no.
Your face was priceless. Oh my God, this has been so fun today.
No, by the way, no, it's not kind of new.
Uh-oh.
But no, it's I don't know, maybe the
Your
connection.
face is froze right now and it's hysterical. Hold on. Don't move. I gotta take a picture. And show you.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I just took a picture. I'll have to send it to you. The tech gremlins. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. You?
Okay, I can hear you, but you're frozen. You are frozen with
a terrible face. Perfect. Yeah. I couldn't want a better thing. No, it's a connect. I think it's my connection. So yes.
Yeah, it is. Anyway. It is. But let's see. I don't think I can't add the picture in the comments. I'll have to do it later. But
you can send me to WhatsApp and I can share. Let's do it. Okay,
hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it. This. Oh my goodness! What a Sunday! Sunday. Oh my goodness, Mama. Let's see.
Well, this is the beauty of our internet, by the way, because
there you are. You're moving again. There you are.
Oh, finally. Okay.
All right. I just sent it to you. I didn't get a picture of the one previously, but if you watch the recording, you'll see it. Your face. It was so funny. It was the what Kathy called it. Catherine Byram. Sorry, she called it the resting bitch face. It was kind of the resting bitch face, but it was hilarious. Did you get it? Did you get the picture?
Yes, I got it. Let me show you. Let me show you. My goodness me.
Yeah, Kenneth says tech is going to be tech. He said your headphones might have damaged cable to the connector. It could be just copper wire being sensitive. So anyway, she's back. So that's what matters. But
tech is gonna tech. Yeah, absolutely.
Tech is gonna be tech. Yes, it is. It either goes perfectly as planned or it's a shit show. But either way, it's how you recover, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's why movies have bloopers and bloopers and glitches and those end of the movie funny scenes, because just so much happens that you don't see in the perfect polish. Yeah, see,
I wanted to deep Kenneth, but actually couldn't see. Terrible. Okay.
But it was funny, and like I said, this is Sunday, and everybody's just kind of chilling before Monday, and we really wanted to come together just to have a conversation about just lifing. Just give yourself grace. Enjoy the moments that you'll never get again. You can't get those back. And
have a laugh.
Yes.
Have a laugh.
And it's okay to check out.
Yeah. It's okay to check out. Don't be always so serious. Don't take it personal, and enjoy your life and just go with it.
Just go with it. 100%. Go with it.
Don't care about gossip, because people will gossip anyway, regardless if you are always perfect or you are always the worst. I mean, they're gonna say things anyway.
Yeah.
And they probably be the best anyway. So it's no point. I don't want to lose my energy, trying to be polished to make other people happy. No, there's no point.
That's not life. Life isn't perfect. Life isn't polished. Sunday, bloody Sunday. I love it. Audrey, you're the best. I love her. I love her. It can be a shit show. It's okay. Yay for bloopers. I love bloopers. I can't tell you, I have not seen a podcast yet that didn't have some sort of a glitch of some sort, where like you were just, I could hear you just fine. We could all hear you just fine. You couldn't hear a damn thing.
No, absolutely not.
That struggle is real. I've seen that happen in many other podcasts. Girl, it does just, it shows the reality of it. It really just shows the reality of it. And I think it just makes it fun. Everybody just is like, yeah, that's life. That's life. How we roll. That's how we do.
So
Yeah.
you heard me grumping in Italian because I was speaking in
I did.
Italian.
I did. There was at some point, I don't know if you growled or what it was, but it sounded like a really long fart. I'm like, it sounded like a fart.
Oh no,
I
I
know it
was
wasn't,
moving.
but
No, no, all good. I was moving things around. So, but yes.
but it was funny. I'm like,
Okay.
what was that? I love our Sundays. Oh my God, I love our fun days. They're so
Thank
fun.
you,
They're so
Kenneth.
fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh yes, yes. And I
So,
just I love what we do on Sundays. And so next Sunday, we're gonna give Dina grace. Dina will not
no,
be
it's
here.
in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Next Sunday we'll have Brittany, I think, again. Need to
Okay,
be
so next Sunday we're
confirmed.
here. The following
Yeah.
Sunday we're not.
The following, because they are disconnect my broadband from here
Okay.
for the new home on Monday. So yes, the weekend I will be off, and my kids
Okay.
as well, so they cannot play video games, unfortunately.
Oh my God, the world just ended. I bet they are pissed. They are like, oh my God, mom, what are we gonna do?
Oh yeah, they were, and you can't. I'm telling you, we were there. Friday, so we collect the key at 6 p.m. So we look around just 1 hour and already in the car, we took a Uber to go there. Already in the car, they were asking, what we gonna do during, we're camping there, but what we gonna doing? Are we watching? We are, at the moment we are watching with the boys. We are watching The Mentalist, and
Oh,
the
I love
little
that
one,
show.
she's watching cartoon in the or before dinner or after in the weekend. And so they wanted to say if we could watch. I said, no, I'm sorry, we don't have any broadband yet. So they were so desperate. I said, no, no, we're gonna have fun.
Right, right.
Camping is camping, isn't it? Even
Right.
inside our house is camping. So
But that's another thing too. I can't tell you, how many times I've went out to eat or been somewhere with friends, and you look around and people are gathered together. They're at dinner, or they're on a date, or they're out with their spouse, and instead of having that face-to-face conversation, they're both in their phones.
yeah, that's true.
It's like, oh my God, set the technology down, set the phones down just for a minute and just be present. And it's like, whatever's on your phone, whatever text you've received, unless it's a dire emergency, let it be. Just set it down and be present with those people. Because before you know it, those people won't be there anymore. That
This is
moment
the
will never
point.
happen again. So, and I was just actually watching The Shy. It's on Prime. Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh.
It's so good. If you guys have not watched The Shy, you have to watch it. And I binged it for quite some time. But I will tell you, in that instant, Dina, so when I went home to my parents, their big TV died. So the new TV that they had in the closet or whatever was an older TV. It didn't have all the apps on it. So I couldn't get my Prime Video app on that TV. And I was looking so forward to continuing watching The Shy while I was there. Dude, I was going through withdrawals. It was so hard because it
It's
was getting,
hard.
I was season 7, I'm sorry. Yeah, season 7, episode 2 or 3, I think I was in when I went there. I was like, and I was so frustrated. I remember telling my dad, I'm like, oh my God, I can't watch it. It's getting so good. I mean, it's always been good, but I was like, and I didn't watch TV at all when I was there. I think I turned it on for background noise, but honestly, I didn't even watch it. I could have went on my phone and watched it, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna find something else. I'm gonna find something else to do. I'm gonna be present. So I found myself
Exactly.
watching westerns with them. Oh God. Oh God. The first time you see it, it's good. But when it's the 150 millionth time that you've seen a Western episode of Cheyenne or Outlaw or God, whatever else they watch with Matt Dillon and so on, those shows were good. They were good the first time, but not the 500th time. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are killing me. I can't watch this again.
And actually, these things, the addiction is true, and I can see myself because we create content, right? For our business, for others, because people want to hear or have some questions, so we talk about these things. Because the beauty of us also is that when people come to us and ask a question, um, because you can't charge every single thing you do, right? So to make them also help them easily, to make this conversation easy for them as well, you basically answer their question through DM. At least what I do, I answer their question through DM, but then I may write a post or next newsletter will be about that topic, so I can give more explanation, but also the comment they come from that post is an added explanation to them for understanding better. So when we spend our time create content, there are days that I really, on top of the work I do, social media content creation. So it's really so many hours, and it's happen rarely because I really time box. So I time myself. I don't do more than certain hours. But if I do, maybe to happen twice a month that I longer on the social media, I can see myself. I'm not able to disconnect myself because I have to reply. And so because my kids they are developing the brain because they're 15 and 13, I give them their phone only 1 hour in total during the day, and they can play video game only during the weekend. So this weekend was without social media, was without WhatsApp and without um, video game. So they feel the withdrawal, and I didn't really felt it the withdrawal, but I think the fact that I was cleaning around helped me to decompress from social media and help them as well, because we fall in this problem of addiction as well. So sometimes we need to pause to restore ourselves.
Dude, I find that when I go to sleep sometimes, I'm thinking about the next post or the next story I'm going to write the next day. And sometimes I don't sleep well anyway, but I find that I'm thinking about what I'm going to post about tomorrow. Oh, there's a spider crawling down my wall. I'm sorry, I just noticed there's a spider crawling down my wall. Anyway, he won't be there long. I'll have to escort him off the premises. But I find that when I go to bed, I'm thinking about, and I don't know if it's almost like an addiction. You know what I mean? If it's almost like an addiction to what am I going to post? What am I going to share? How am I going to show up tomorrow? And I'm trying to break that a little bit to where I'm not spending hours on end on here. But I do find that when you get in the conversations and after we finish a podcast, we always try to get in and respond to everybody and acknowledge everybody's comments that we don't show on the screen. And you could probably roll right through them right now, Dina, and just put them on the screen. We always like people to know that we value your attendance, we value your presence here. And it's so then when I do go through those comments and start replying, then I get banished and I get comment banned from LinkedIn. Thank you very much, fucker. And so that is so frustrating. But I do find that I'm always thinking about, especially if it's been a good conversation all day, and then it's like, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? I don't think we run out of ideas what to talk about. But it's just that, again, feeling that you have to show up all the time. You have to be consistent all the time, or you lose followers, or you lose this, or you lose that. I'd much rather have 100 amazing connections and followers that participate with me in the conversations and that we build stronger, better relationships with, than to have 50 million followers or 50 million views on something that I know nothing of these people. I don't know who these people are or why they showed up or what if there's an ulterior motive, because nothing infuriates me more than sending someone a contact, a connection invite, and pouring out my heart to why I value this platform and why I invited them in the first place, for them not to acknowledge anything that I said in that introduction. Because I don't pitch to people. When I introduce myself and I connect with you, I don't pitch anything. I tell you why I'm here and why I value this and why I value your presence. But when you suddenly make it transactional, the first thing that comes out of your mouth, that changes that changes how I value the conversation,
Yeah,
because it's,
exactly.
you didn't take into consideration what I put into that first introduction and why I'm here and why I valued having you in the first place. So I think, another thing people just need to take into consideration is, do you want that connection to be transformational, or do
Exactly.
you only expect it to be transactional? There's a
Exactly.
huge difference in that. And you will find those connections that you have connected with and you've invited into your world here become so transformational, because we bring so many different stories, we bring so many different ideas to this platform.
Absolutely. And you can sense when they want to be transitional, you know. And also because I think we started with zero connection as well. And
Mhm.
the more we grow experience on this platform, because also we grow our experience as a coaches. So it's more than be content creators. We are more coaches. Who use LinkedIn as a via to share content and knowledge and support. So but growing the platform, meaning growing the experience, you quickly sense when someone wants to get in relationship with you for a transactional needs more than for a transformative needs. So this, I think, if want to be an advice also for people that just start out. So don't start out pretending that you know everything already, because you're not. I'm not. Kimberly, you didn't as well. We didn't, right? We start we with the best of our knowledge, try to learn as much as we can. And I think also we should put aside our ego as well. If someone point out something
Yes,
and give you an advice, taking with grace, taking in a way that that advice help you grow.
yes,
Don't take things personally, and then you want to and you value only you know, this transaction. Because when I was little with YouTube, or when I was little with LinkedIn, and just started my coaching business for say, yeah,
mhm,
um I have a couple of people there at that moment have a bigger audience on YouTube who allow me to have an interview with them and all these things, right? But I done with humbling. I mean, I was very humble asking this person, "Do you mind to come to my show? Can I interview you to share your story?" Right? Of course, they are audience. They were to watch my audience on YouTube, but I approach with I approach those people humble and asking support and sharing my help. I can help you in something to thank you for your presence. Now people
right.
come and say, you know, okay, let's do collaboration. So you can invite me to your podcast. Besides, I've got two podcasts, I've got blog and newsletter. I'm happy to collaborate, but it took me effort and time to reach where I am now. And it will take more time and more effort to reach another step of my career as a career coach. So, I mean, no one said that I have to do necessarily. I'm happy to have relationship and collaboration with people who share the same value, not who want to use me, right?
Yes,
So as
yes,
advice, I can say is collaboration is beautiful. You don't need to have a big audience to get in touch with all the people, but be graceful, be
right.
humble, have an open mind to receive what someone else may advise you, right? Personally, me, if I don't know anything about something, I say I don't know anything about this thing. Go to Kimberly, for example. Go to another specialist. I can't help you in this, right?
Right.
I'm not an expert in everything. I'm an expert in career coach for international nurses. I leave the rest to others. So if I give an advice, it's because I really have experience in there, right? So don't take it personal, I believe. So if you really want to grow in your career, in your new business, in your new entrepreneurship venture, be humble, ask for help, ask for collaboration, be open to give back, be open to accept advice. Not necessarily that you have to follow advice. You just accept, and then you thinking about if you want to follow the advice or not. But don't be, you know, don't take it personal. Don't be rude because someone gave you a little advice.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
It's happened to me. I don't know with you, Kimberly, but I see so much aggression that from people
Oh yeah.
on
Yeah. It's
social
like,
media. Don't
oh
be
my
so
God, yes.
aggressive.
We see it all the time. And how many posts or even videos have we seen where I just watched one, I want to say yesterday, and it was a story about a woman who had joined. Um, it was a bodybuilding competition, okay, and
Mhm.
the backstory was she had lost like over 100 and some pounds, okay, and no, was her physique perfect? Was she fully chiseled in the amount of time it took for her to get on that stage? No, but she showed up and she looked beautiful. But the comments and the story behind it was the people in the comments were just horrible
Mhm.
and degrading, and how could you think you could get on this stage looking like that, and you're a heifer. I mean, just all of the negative. And it's like, you people, how dare you? How dare you? I don't see your ass getting on that stage. And how can you sit there and degrade somebody for something that they are so incredibly proud of? And that's where just being kind comes in. Not not a single one of those comments, those negative, mean, brutal comments needed to be on that post. Didn't need to be there. Those people, if I always say, if you don't have nothing nice to say nothing at all. Just don't say anything. Keep that to yourself. Because what does that do to people? People that have finally got the confidence to show up. People have finally got that courage it took to be present and to show up and to be vulnerable and to put themselves out there. Those comments can, it was horrible. And I just sometimes I just am so ashamed of the human race. I really am. I'm so ashamed of
Sometimes.
some of the human beings.
I mean, blaming someone else does not make you a bit better person. You're not better than because you blame others. You become better person because you do something beautiful or valuable for the society, for other people. When you solve a problem, you not become better than someone else because you blame other or you say horrible things about others, or because with your post, because you pose and look pretty and then you're better than others because you have more like, because you put your tits outside. So I
Right.
mean, you become a better person, a better professional, because you give value, because you give value to people without asking anything in exchange. Of
Right.
course, if you create a business, you don't have a business, if you don't have a client that pay you, of course, but you don't become a better person because you have 30 40,000 followers, you don't have any relationship with them, or because you put a pretty picture of you, even maybe make up with AI, and you receive 300 reaction. That those are vanity metrics. So be grateful, be kind with person, because with people, because you become a better person because you share value and you are kind with others and help others.
And that's the thing, just being kind. Just being kind, because you don't know how long it took for that person to show up, how much courage and vulnerability they had to, you know, put forth to just hit post and to be brave enough to share something.
Yeah, exactly.
And if again, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. Just walk away. Just don't even step your foot into that person's world, because those brutal comments and that bullying, and we know online bullying and lateral violence is really big and something that needs to be kiboshed as well. But I just feel that everyone should be given grace. Everyone should be given permission to just be themselves, to show up. And we talk about this all the time too, Dina. We don't know everything. You might know something I don't know. I might know something that you don't. If we don't, either one of us don't know it, we'll find the person that does. And it's just, again, in building relationships and friendships, they have to not come at you transactionally. Let me get to know you first. First, I have to trust you. You have to earn that trust. Don't be coming to me or coming at me for a handout when I know nothing about you. Just because you connected with me doesn't mean that we're connected.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I will have to say, I introduce myself and have a conversation. I put forth that effort in every single person that connects with me. I have thousands of people where I've done that and they've not responded. They've never said anything. That's okay. That's okay. I don't blame anybody for not responding, and I
No,
don't expect you to
exactly.
show up. I don't
Yeah.
expect you to show up every time, but I want you to know who I am and why I wanted to connect with you in the first place, and that I saw value in what you brought to the table, and that you pulled up a chair somewhere else in a comment feed, and that's how I found you. We started having a conversation somewhere else, and I just want you to know that I valued that time. I valued that experience with you enough to invite you into my world, to want to see something again from you, or perhaps there is that collaboration that happens down the road. That's how so many true connections become friends. And
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I so love when I get to meet. And someday I'm going to come to the UK, or your ass is coming here, because
Yeah,
we're
oh,
going
it
to meet in
comes.
person. That's going to happen one of these days. And actually, I was just able to do that when I went home to Michigan. So Cassidy Dunn, she has two podcasts actually. And so I was just on her show before I went to Michigan. And so I told her, I'm like, oh my goodness, we are going to meet. We are going to meet because I need to give you a hug in person.
Me too.
And sure as shit. Sure as shit. Yep. Sure
Yes,
as shit.
yeah.
We met at the Traverse City Pie Company, and we had lunch
Okay.
together, and we just had a beautiful conversation. And I was able to give her such a good hug, and she is a really good hugger. Just so you know, if you don't, if you haven't met Cassidy Dunn yet, but that's where all of this truly has value. You know what I mean? When you've been talking to somebody, you've been on their podcast, or you've been in conversations, or you collaborated with them in some way. And her being in Michigan and me being in Florida, there was that 1,200 miles of distance. But I took that opportunity to close that gap and to meet her in person. And it's something that I'll always remember, and something that was so deeply special and important to me, to actually give her a hug and have a face to face. And we talked about so many things that we don't even talk about on LinkedIn, because we were finally having that time to actually
Together.
get to know, yeah, to get together and actually know one another. So I definitely encourage people, if you are in the vicinity, to actually meet your people in person, send them an invite. Send them, hey, let's have a coffee chat. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
exactly.
That's something.
Yeah, yeah. I do. I
Yeah.
do often, especially those who are around or they move in UK lately. But I think that I suppose the conversation today is, we talk about silencing nursing, bullying in nursing, nurses who we all the letters, so follow their name. They just show up like a peacock, right? I think this behavior we really see in the world, right, on the floor, they are transition on this, as you say, lateral environment, which is internet, and they move there. So if we want to change and have a better nursing, we really need to change behavior, not only on the world but also on social media, right?
Oh, right.
Everyone want to escape word. People want to leave bedside nursing. Of course, nursing is transforming, so will be more outside nursing than bedside nursing, okay? But still, bedside nursing is very important. There's a request anyway. There's a job for that. So as you want to transition from bedside to content creation, for example, do something remotely, you maybe do part-time until you go completely full-time on remote. Job could be coaching, could be another business, your innovation, AI, whatever you want to do with nursing. Nursing has millions and millions of opportunity. Uh, but do it building relationship, because this is, I say always to my clients, because I teach to become career coach as well. It's never the what you do, but it's who. It's always the who. Who is your client? Who is your network? Who are your people? So do this on the word in a positive way, as well as you do on social media. Don't show up as a peacock. It's not because you coach just one, two, three people, you are super mega coach, right? Be humble. Start as everyone did start, like we did start, and we still humble because there is always someone better than you, and it's someone that is 5 step behind you. So be gracious, be kind with people, acknowledge their worth as you are worthy, acknowledge their worth too. Don't show up like a peacock and you pose in front of picture. Be yourself. I mean, I'm in t-shirt today, you are in t-shirt today, not because we don't value our audience, right? But because the tone of this conversation today was, don't be always social media polished, perfect, and show up like you're the best in the world. I mean, have your life as we have life. We have our t-shirt. I spend weekend cleaning. I just have a shower. I put comfort on my t-shirt and shorts. So I think we have to behave start to behave in a certain way on the floor, but also on social media, because you have to resonate, right? You can be one person, one place, and one person, and another place.
Yeah, just that's where you don't pretend to be something that you're not, and um, it with social media, there's so many things that are so many things that we see. So many people are talking about the same thing, and everybody's nodding. Everybody's nodding, but where is the action? Where's the action plan behind that nodding? What are we going to do about it? We talk about the silence all the time. We talk about, again, the betrayal, the dismissal, the alphabet soup. We talk about all of that, and everybody's nodding. But what are we doing to fix it? What are we doing to change it? So you and I have talked numerous times, numerous podcast episodes with guests, without guests, and just being graceful, allowing each other grace, and paying attention to those around you, supporting those around you. That's your tribe. That is your village. And the best day at work is going to be when you're all supporting one another, when you all take into consideration what everyone is going through. And someone who may have survived or had a patient die the day before, and they're still trying to wrap their heads around it. There's that trauma that we carry into every single shift all the time. And there's that time when somebody just might need a hug, you know, you just may need just someone to just share that moment with, just to set it down. That's where we talk about the suitcases all the time, and the trauma that we carry all the time. And it's not always from bad moments. Even sometimes that trauma can be carried from something that happened that was beautiful, but it still weighs the same. It still weighs heavy. You still carry it with you. So I think, in ending today, Dina, I think this is a good place to end with everything you just said, and just giving each other grace, allowing each other grace. Be humble, be kind. Hell, that's even a song. I considered that song for the wedding. Be humble, be kind. Oh my God, that was one of the choices too. But it's just so true. It's just so true. Just be humble, be kind, allow each other grace. And for patients, because as nurses, we've all been on the other side of the bed at one point or another, or have
Yeah.
a friend, a family member, someone who's been on the other side of that bed rail. Just give the nurses grace, give your doctors grace. Just, we're all human. We're all trying to survive, and we want to have good days. We don't go to work trying to have a bad day and blaming and pointing fingers and throwing alphabet soup around. But I think that's probably my good takeaway for today, is just be kind. Just be kind.
Yeah, agree. Be kind and allow others to be themselves and live their life. So be patient as well.
Be
I
patient.
be patient,
Yes,
I
just be
believe.
patient.
Yes.
Just be patient. And if someone hasn't responded to you immediately, allow them grace. Allow them grace. Maybe they didn't see it. Hell, that's what happens to me most of the time. I didn't see it. And then a week later, I'm like, oh my God, someone tagged me in something, or someone, and I didn't see it, and I feel so bad. And a lot of times I'll apologize. I'll be like, oh my God, sorry about for the delay. I didn't see this, or I haven't had time to get back to it.
There's no notification though for comments and things all the time. So you as a person supposed to check all comment on things all the time, and this is not possible. So if you really want to get in touch with a person, DM and start a collaboration, right? And
Right.
see what's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, yeah. Yeah. So happy Sunday. Happy
Happy
Sunday, my
Sunday.
queen.
Next Sunday will be hopefully with Brittany. It needs to be confirmed, but yes, we have our guest next Sunday as well. And it's been lovely to have you guys, and thank you for laughing with us for my tech and crawling.
Oh my goodness, it was fun. It was fun. We had tech gremlins. We had to call the Geek Squad, and we needed IT support. It's okay. It's okay. It made it fun.
I love you so much.
I love you so much too, Mama. You have a wonderful weekend, the
You
rest of
too.
your day, and I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday, and all of the conversations that we have from now on until then. So love you a long time. Thank you everybody who showed up today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And for those that are already into their Monday, I hope it's a good day. And if you have any forecasted future, I always ask Anna Claire because she's in Australia, so she's always a day ahead of me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so she's in the next day, and I was like, okay, what's the future look like? So for all of those that are already in the future on suffering or struggling or thriving in your Monday, happy Monday. Happy Monday. And we'll see you guys next Sunday on the Hierarchy Betrayal.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Thank
Share,
you.
like, comment, please. Help us a little bit. Well, you do already, but have a happy Sunday. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.